Arizona, this is a very strategic and important time in our country's history. As I've been the mayor of Mesa for the last 10 years, and I'm proud of what we've accomplished in Mesa. And really the reason that I think we've been successful is because we treat public service in a very nonpartisan way at the city level. And we avoid the toxic, polarizing effects of partisan politics. And so again, you should ask the question, well then Mayor, why are you engaging in partisan politics? It's making people mad at you, it's probably making it harder to get things done at home. And again, the reason is because occasionally you run into a situation where silence is not a possibility. Silence is acquiescence. And particularly in a state like Arizona, I think that if a lot of us, if we were in a state like California, love California, a state like Texas or Arkansas, I mean, frankly, going out and campaigning for one of the presidential candidates is not going to be that impactful because how that state turns out is pretty much baked, right? That's not the case in Arizona, is it? Arizona is literally one of those, probably count them on one hand, the states that is going to decide this election. And let me tell you something. Turning Point USA is going to work really, really hard. They've got a lot of really energized young people, and if we are anything less than hyper-vigilant, we could lose Arizona. I got to tell you, I'm not satisfied with letting that happen. I think for the next 80 days, we've got to live and breathe this, and we've got to reach out to our friends and neighbors, Republican, Democrat, Independent, and say this is one of those elections that you can't sit out. This is one of those elections that you need to pay attention to, because it's not just our communities or our state it's the direction of our country, and as goes the United States, so goes the world. So. And the good news is we're from Arizona, so we're mavericks, right? We can make things like this happen. When I was a younger person, after my first year in law school, I worked for a year as an intern for Congressman John McCain, before he was Senator John McCain. And of course, we all know that one of his favorite sayings, and really a model that he lived very much by, was country over party, right? And I think we ought to maybe think about I love the Grand Canyon State on our license plates, that's nice, but maybe we ought to switch to country over party, because I think it'd be a great example for the rest of the country to begin with. But Arizona is a place where something like this can happen, where the people will say, you know what, maybe we don't agree on everything, and that's fine, but we can agree on the importance of character. We can agree on here's one thing I know about Vice President Harris. There's no question in my mind that the top item on her agenda is what is best for the United States of America, right? I'm equally convinced that is nowhere on Donald Trump's agenda. And so really this election is a no-brainer. So let's recommit ourselves. We can't take this lightly, because we're from Arizona, and we're going to decide who the next president is. So let's go home and work harder than Turning Point USA, because if we don't, we're in a lot of trouble. Thank you for being so generous and so welcoming, and for allowing a Republican to come and join with you. Like I say, I'm so grateful for the time that you've given me as mayor of Mesa. I'm so grateful for the very nonpartisan and very friendly way that you've made my public service so much fun, and I'd like to think impactful. Fingers crossed, I'm hoping to be on the speaker's podium tonight at the convention. Apparently they went a little long last night, so I got an email this morning saying, here's your new speech. It's about half as long as the one before. because we got to trim the program because the networks, you know, don't like not running commercials. So hopefully we'll have an Arizona voice up on the stage today, and I'll be looking and screaming at you guys, and I hope you'll scream back at me. Thank you very much.